Welcome to Last Week in Football, the show where we care about the little things. It's Hall of Fame weekend, boys, and while my beloved Eli Manning will have to wait another year, we've got a really good class this year. Drew Brees, a top 5, if not top 3 quarterback of all time. You've got all-time greats Larry Fitzgerald, Luke Kuechly, and the greatest kicker of all time in Adam Vinatieri. And even though my beloved Eli Manning will have to wait, football is back. We got the Arizona Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers. I'm not gonna lie, this matchup sucks turbo dick. I spent the entire summer talking about how I knew damn well this game would suck and how I was gonna watch the whole entire thing because I am a geek. What I wasn't expecting was one of the greatest preseason games ever played. Holy fuck, this game was better than the NFC Championship. Carson Beck versus Kenny Pickett was never supposed to feed families like this. Sometimes it's the quarterbacks that you expect the least from that give you the best performance that you could think of. Like first half Jared Stidham against the Patriots in the AFC Championship last year, or my beloved Eli Manning. Let's talk about the game. Now, Kenny Pickett has been bouncing around for a minute, but I don't think he expected to be outplayed by a rookie quarterback who literally ended the college football season last year by throwing a pick in the natty. The Hall of Fame game is specifically a matchup reserved for practice squad veterans, UFL players, and some D3 college student who's just juiced to be there. The first couple of drives go nowhere, and then Beck just starts unleashing it. Look at this throw. It forces the receiver to slow down, but it's still just as juicy. Then, look at this sidearm that slings it right into the spot. It's just a good ball. Now, does any of this mean anything? Fuck no. The 2008 Lions and the 2017 Browns went undefeated in the preseason, but I'm going to treat it like it is the most important matchup in the world. Now, this is a pretty good throw by Pickett, but the coverage is so good, and he just expected it to break, so the read itself kind of sucks. And at the beginning of the game, the teams trade rushing touchdowns. Now, Beck's having a pretty good game, 8 for 9 with 80 yards. He's looking like Drew Brees or Eli Manning. But it's important for a rookie not to get cocky and not uncork any huge throws like he's about to here. He's prone to missing his spot downfield. And oh my god! In all seriousness, Carson Beck can do whatever he wants with the football. This is an unreal ball that he throws up, and the fucking receiver holds on through a crazy tackle. Beck follows this up with his first TD, and what a beauty. The Cards were really moving the ball well at the beginning of this game. So, Kenny Pickett was eventually replaced by another rookie quarterback out of Georgia Tech, who drives down the field and gets the Panthers a touchdown. We'll talk about that quarterback in a minute. Both teams moved the ball extraordinarily well over the course of this game, but I wouldn't call this a defensive breakdown on either side. Even these big throws that Beck had throughout the game are really well defended, and when the Panthers let up a big play, the defense immediately swarms and does what they need to do. So in the second half, Slovis comes in for Beck, and the teams both continue to trade blows, and this Georgia Tech QB really keeps dealing. Slovis has some good passes too. The Panthers start ripping off major chunk plays, which they haven't really been able to yet in the game, so they started to wear out the defense a little bit more, which was huge as we got later in the game. Then Slovis locked the fuck in, and the Cards locked the fuck in. Drives down the field with a bunch of chunk plays and delivers a beauty of a throw to a sliding receiver for the touchdown. What an amazing game-winning drive. So let's talk about Haynes King. Georgia Tech QB led the team to hard-fought wins in the ACC before the team around him collapsed at the end of the year, dropping them out of the playoff picture. 25 years old, nothing to show for his years in college except Player of the Year honors in the ACC. Now listen, I'm a Georgia Tech fan because I don't go to college yet and I don't have a team to root for, and this girl I know told me to root for Georgia Tech. So I've known about King for a long time. I know his talent, I know his potential, and I know his caliber as a player. But nobody else did. That's why it didn't surprise me when this white girl
didn't he? I mean, when he had to have it, take off and run. Let's go to your top skill.
This is the man who just snatched Kenny Pickett's chain. Thanks for watching Last Week in Football. I'll see you next week for the first week of the preseason, which will be a much longer video. But so far, this is a good start to an NFL season following a really fucking crazy season last year. I'm really excited for this one. I think we've got some serious shit going on. So, let's get into it.